Hello everybody, this is Walrus McFish Sr. and we are back with more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup with Horsella Oatbag, the Mark Centaur. And I just realized that probably where I got that name Horsella was from King's Quest IV, The Perils of Rosella. So there you go. If anybody ever played that game, then you can appreciate what I'm talking about. That game was awesome, by the way. One of the better King's Quest games for sure. But anyway, we have not too much time. We have about 45 minutes before the pizza arrives. So it could be a little bit longer than that, but, you know, especially because my apartment is hard to find. But 45 minutes, so I was thinking that's about enough time to go and do the Orcish Mines. So let's not delay any further. I think we just cleaned out our inventory relatively well. So let's just go to the Orcish Mines and check it out. I think it'll be not too much different than the Orcish Mines usually is, because usually the Orcish Mines is basically just you go downstairs and everybody swarms you, so this will be basically the same, except we'll have Kozlal to protect us this time. Nice, alright. We've still got this great glaive. Whoa, that's hilarious. That's obviously super hilarious, but not really. Do we really know what the real Orcish... We don't even know what the real Orcish Mines are. Well then, down we go. Keep going down. Let's see if we can really find it. We'll eat a bread ration because, come on, who wants to be near starving when you're exploring around the dungeon? Not me. I mean, that's why I ordered a pizza. I feel bad, you know, eating a pizza while these guys are adventuring. Oh no, a troll in this direction. That's kind of bad. Yeah, but we got this. Yeah, two-shot a troll, no problem. Against these undeads and demons, it's not very good. Yeah, I mean, I sort of feel bad ordering his pizza. It's like this guy's starving and fighting off hordes of trolls and demons, but at the same time, there is a lot of pizza down in the dungeon, so he is relatively well fed. You know, and I'm near starving myself. That's why I ordered this pizza. Okay, that's a lot of centaurs. So let's back off. It might even be worth an upheaval on those guys. Let's give an upheaval a try, considering we can nail them potentially all. That worked, sort of. We could switch out arrows as well, but I think I'd rather just back around this corner and then wait for them to come. Yeah, now get into melee range and just start being a real in-your-face jerk about it. Because that's the way you deal with centaurs. You gotta get right up in their face and tell them who's boss. Oh my, here comes many yaks. But we can fight them one at a time, so it's not that terrible. We could also kite them all day if we wanted to. People are coming from both directions, but that's just a quokka. A lot of meat. Burst of meat. Centaur warrior, yeah, so this guy's probably gonna be a jerk. But no match for our cool glaive of the hidden places. Alright, so where's my, let's see, anything bow related that we found? Long short bow right there. No long bow yet. Iguana. Let's check out that. Butcher a little meat. Wield that. Short bow of velocity is much better than what we have. Alright, so yeah, that's our new plan. This is that, and drop that. Alright, so hopefully we'll at least be able to shoot things slightly better. And we have 185 arrows. Alright, so let's not hesitate to use that. Although, honestly, now I'm in the mode of just hitting everything with my glaive because it's so nice. We may just end up degenerating into a bash character as usual. And it might be our undoing, honestly. Phew. Word of immense power, okay, that's good to know. Cyclops. Repelled it, that's nice. Let's try shooting this guy down a little bit. I mean, he's gonna throw rocks at us, but we can take him out. Yeah, that worked. Only took 3 damage. So that was cool, I guess. Yeah. Wraith. We can take him out, yeah. The problem is none of these guys are remotely threatening. So I had no reason to use the arrows, really. Read Y. And Anything in here we want to know? Again, I don't think we're really going to invest in any elemental magic, considering Kozlow's fragile emotional state. Is this fungus? Yeah, it's fungus territory. Well, I should have explored over there to take care of that, I guess. Yeah. Clean this up a little bit. Nice. Kozlow's helping. Good. Fungal colony destroyed. We have a new kind of potion. I'm curious about what it is. Potion of cancellation. That's brand new. So I understand that's sort of like the new scroll of vulnerability. It cancels out all magical effects, basically. All sorts of magic style effects and buffs and curses and hexes and what have you. Whereas now the scroll of vulnerability is entirely for the purpose of reducing MR. Which makes sense. It was entirely unintuitive the other way around. I would not have guessed that, a scroll of vulnerability was good for reducing glow, for example. Whereas that's basically all it's good for. Now a potion of cancellation is basically what you want for that. So we'll keep that on hand. See, and it might come in handy. I feel like it might come in handy at some other time too. If we're about to be petrified or something like that, it might be a good get-out-of-jail-free card. So we'll see how that goes. Let's not forget about it, at least, hopefully. Did we find the Orcish Mines yet? No. You hear a distant snort. Alright, well this is obviously also a priority. A bunch of orcs over there. That could be something too. Let's shoot them with arrows. Yeah, shoot the priest down especially. Yeah, and now we'll do that. Kill these guys, and I mean, we can kill all these guys with a glaive pretty easily. This is encouraging when we actually do find the Orcish Mines. Even that Orcish warrior. Struck by lightning, okay, that's great. Did it say anything about the snort? Not up here, that's just a wand of digging. Ugh, wand of digging. Didn't even want one of those. Just drop it. A long way away. That's no good. It's going to be hard to sort of sneak our way over there. To wherever we need to go. We could read this magic mapping. We have a lot of them. Let's just do that. Oh, well there it is. Oh, what? Really? No, maybe not. There's 3 of them, so actually probably not. That's probably the Orcish Mines. That's probably it up there. I mean, we might as well check. But yeah, that's the Orcish Mines for sure. So, leave me alone for a second. I'm on an important mission. You filthy orcs couldn't possibly understand. Fortunately, I'm much faster than everybody. Which, as I said, does come in handy. Our inventory space is cleaned out enough. We got enough room for 10 things, which is fine. So here's the labyrinth. We got plenty of food. Good, alright. So now we get to watch me struggle at a labyrinth some more. But labyrinth loot is too good to pass up. You know there's good stuff in a labyrinth sometimes. Interesting. Whole bunch of skeletons. A large zirconium amulet just lying around. That's curious. Amulet of the Gourmand is interesting, but no, not for us. I mean, if we were a spellcaster, then sure, maybe. But not what we're looking for. Here's some metal already. Not an immediate answer, but I feel like we're on the right track. Yeah, okay, kind of just sort of weaving our way around here, winding our way around the outside. Very good. I think we've done it. Found the exit. And are we capable of just taking out this Minotaur? I guess let's get out our bow for a second, and then we'll try just shooting him a little bit. I mean, we might as well, right? We can. Alright, let's just kite him with this thing now. Yeah, he does hurt, but we could poison him and just kite him. Alright, there we go. Great. Fountain of water. Great stuff. Whole bunch of stuff. So what did we pick up? A Book of Death. And... alright. Jayot's Guide on Harmful Soul and Stools. So we got a couple of necromancy-based textbooks. That's interesting enough, I guess. A new kind of wand. Wand of Paralysis is okay. Anything else that's new? I mean, just some general stuff, which is good. There's books we can put away, probably. A new kind of robe. A cutlass. Chainmail. I'll check out the robe. I'll pick up the Fan of Gales. Where the G? Well, it could be a really bad robe. Let's identify it. Yeah, I mean, it's okay, but it's mediocre. Let's just drop that. I'm not just going to wear that chainmail or that scale mail. I mean, we're really good rune chainmail. I don't think a cutlass is worth picking up at this point. We've already been flip-flopping on weapons enough. So, let's just stick with polearms for a minute. I think that's good for us. We can. I mean, we see the way we just kited that Minotaur with that poisonous thing. Worked pretty well. So, alright, anything else in here, though? Yeah, like, there's a monster in here. That's cool. Oh, it's a Minotaur zombie. That's pretty spooky. I'm sure I've seen that before, but 15 arrows in there. New kind of ring. Yeah, okay. Especially because I don't even have a proper ring. I'm glad I found that. A ring of ice. Could be worth wearing. I mean, I think RC... yeah, I mean, it's not ideal, but I think it's probably worth wearing at this point. I'd rather have RC plus right now than RF plus plus plus. So, okay, yeah, that's something. Plain deck of cards, not even worth it if it's plain deck. I'm going to only deal with ornate decks or higher. And I guess we're ready to go. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a million guys. Let's back up here. Whoa. That hurt. Let's open this door so we can sort of back away through these clouds, and then tab. There we go. Tab. That guy's pretty fast. Oh, because he was a centaur zombie. Yeah, these guys are pretty fast and spooky. But to be honest, I'm not that concerned. These clouds take them out like it's nothing. Look at all these clouds. They're everywhere. You can't get close to me without standing in clouds. It's insane. And, you know, finding those death textbooks, I mean, it makes me wonder. I mean, I could get into, like, necromancy or something like that. That'd be really interesting. Oh, what? Destroy this jelly. I mean, oh no! What? That's awful. Alright. I got corroded -3. Interesting. Alright, so that's the first time... oh, and it left. That's the first time corrosion's ever happened to me. I don't even really understand what that means. I didn't think it was going to affect my weapon because it was a artifact, but I guess it might now. It might have been a change. Wand of Lightning is okay to carry around. War Corpse. 14 stones. Weapon Emporium. Nice, alright. Okay, we found a lot of interesting stuff. Chainmail is good, but... oh, it's the Gauntlets of War for $522? What a bargain, man. That's the best bargain I ever saw. Okay. I mean, we're not going to say no to that. Right? I mean, unless this one's got them for cheaper. Weapon Emporium. Nothing great in there. Some Arrows of Frost maybe I'll pick up, but not for that price. Are you kidding me? No way. I could buy the Gauntlets of War for that price. Well, buy that immediately, because you know the Gauntlets of War are good luck in these playthroughs. And we're going to wear those. And yeah, we feel clumsy, but who cares? Drop those stupid things. Because we got slaying. So much slaying is so good. Alright, that's gonna put our character over the edge. Magic mapping, so we basically already know where everything is here. It's kind of convenient. Alright, we might need to make a quick run back to our stash though. A new kind of potion, huh? Alright. I'm game. A potion of flight is interesting. I don't know how necessary it is. Alright, so there we go. Now we found the Orcish Mines for real. And let's go back to our lair, our stash real quick in the lair. Just drop off some of this stuff, these books and stuff that we don't really care about. Okay, like Needles of Paralysis, Karare. Honestly, we don't even need that at all right now. The only thing we really care about is Karare. So that's fine. Yeah. It might not even be worth the slot anymore. You know what? It's not worth the slot anymore. No more needles. We've already got way more ranged options that are better than that. And we used all our Karare on Snorg. Well, actually, now I'm not so sure. 5 Karare needles is a pretty good thing to have. Never mind. It's kind of worth it. Let's see. One training, one polymorph. Flame we don't need at all. Frost we don't need. We don't need these weak wands anymore. Paralysis might be okay. Disintegration comes in handy. That's cool. That's cool. Those are all relatively useful. Fine. We don't need Gourmand. Clarity is okay, I guess. Corrosion we might like. Corrosion of invisibility. Potion of flight. I mean, we're not going to use any time in the foreseeable future. I guess we can drop it here. Well, it might be nice to have. I don't know. Who knows? Alright. I guess we're good. Alright, now we have many more slots open. Very good. Now to the mines. To the mines for real this time, not the stupid mimic variety, unless it's a double mimic, which would be so annoying. It'll be funny. Yeah, we gotta try out these new Gauntlets of War. Oh, how did the song go? I had a song. It was like, Gauntlets of War, Gauntlets of War, Gauntlets of War, Gauntlets of War. Something like that. Take down nowhere, tab down all these guys. We don't even care about tactics anymore. We have raw power. Gauntlets of War. Look at it, we're just tabbing our way through these guys. Yes, this is the way the Orcish Mines really must be. Okay, this is a little crazy. Well, of course, we have our clouds to help too. We could do like upheavals or disaster areas if we really wanted to. But I don't think we even have to. We can just go. Just blasting everything. That was really good. I like that. I liked it a lot. I wish I could worship Kozlov and Makleb at the same time. I could just kill all these guys and regenerate everything back. Yeah, this is pretty great though. I mean, this is one way to take out the Orcish Mines. Orc 4 might be a little bit of a hassle, but I think it'll be fine. We've got RN++ already, which is pretty cool. This is pretty great, right? This is pretty awesome. That was a good Orc 1. Was it all 3 stairs too? That's nice. That's just clean. Okay, good. We need to get a little bit more Orc meat. Good. I'm surprised nobody else attacked while we were butchering. Oh, because it's just a little floor nugget here. A little floorlet. Oh, look, a broccoli floret. Yeah. Let's try the other stairs, I guess, because we're guaranteed to find them all eventually. We could stair dance at any time, but I think we can just stand here and let the clouds do their dirty work too. could be good opportunities for like whatever you call it, that disaster area. But I mean, seriously, we lost like 0 health, and I was just tabbing that whole time. Literally, the only button I was pressing was tab. That's the thing about this game, I would say. You know, I mean, part of the way you get good at this game is being able to identify threats properly. Because it's a long and exhausting game, seriously. I mean, this game is a marathon, obviously, and you could die at any second. It can end it all. So, you have to be pretty good at recognizing the parts that are actually dangerous and the parts that are just, you can tab your way through. So that way you can save your strength. You know, tab your way through the tab parts and have fun with those. You know, definitely enjoy those, but, you know, I mean, just relish in the power of your character. And then every once in a while, there's a situation that really makes you think. So that's part of this game. And it's arguable that perhaps, you know, I mean, they should make those situations where you really have to think, where you're really stressed out, more common. But I kind of like the tempo of this game. You know, I mean, when you get going to it, you get into a nice groove where you get a powerful character that can just kill things in a variety of ways. And then occasionally you run up to a boss, you run into a unique, you run into 10 ancient liches, you run into, you know, whatever else. 5 orbs of fire. Whoa, what'd I do? Nah, it wasn't me. We're okay, right? We're still recording? Good. We're still good? Yeah. Excellent. Alright, so never mind, we can keep going down through the mines. Wait, was that all the things though? No, it wasn't. We still have to go up. 1 more stairs. So this was not very clean. But that's okay. Wait a second, really? What? Oh, okay, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go up to find the other one. Which is not clean at all. That's... Oh, is this Kozlov? Nice. Oh no, it's Bilk. Awful. Just awful. So it looks like a Kozlov altar, didn't it? It looked like a Kozlov in like his volcano form. So stop imitating Kozlov, Bilk. You are an imposter. Kozlov is an ancient and powerful god. You know, god of the elements. That's pretty like serious. Elemental god is pretty like primal, pretty fundamental in the theology of most things, you know. The world was hewn from elements or whatever, and there's the frost giants and the fire giants, and they come together and do create the universe or whatever. That's the way Norse mythology works, basically, right? That other stuff, you know, I mean, elements are held in rather fundamental regard by many mythologies. So Kozlov's got to be a pretty big deal. You can tell by the way he just casually unleashes his elemental fury upon the worlds. His elemental might! Yes, capable of dealing with these trifling orcs easily. Alright, that was Orc 3. Let's go up, so maybe we can find the hidden nugget. Alright, that was not it, apparently. So, over here, hidden nugget. Nice, hidden chicken nugget over here. This is a lot of guys, but yeah, I mean, the more the merrier. Actually, let's bring them down. No sense in being really stupid about it. I mean, we're allowed to be kind of stupid about it, because we're drunk with power. Right? We're entitled to that a little bit. A book boutique. Grand Grimoire, that might have been nice to find last time. So might be nice to find like a book of translocations. Doesn't seem like it has that here. It has a book of minor magic for relatively cheap, which has Blink, which is a good character for anybody. I mean, we should learn it, and we're going to learn up our translocations. You know, that's a good start. So we could just get minor magic, possibly learn a couple other basic charms, like, well, repel missiles is unnecessary, but I don't know. So maybe not. Might be cool to find a manual or something, but it doesn't look like we have anything here. So I don't know, we'll come back to it. I'm glad we found this little book nugget over here. Seems like a bad place to put a bookshop. You think it'd be bad for business. Also, I'm sorry I have like clouds of fire and lightning just passing through your store. Hopefully it's not damaging the books in any way. Okay, so now we've completely looked at level 2. Level 3 is straightforward enough. So we can go down to Orc 4. Alright, that's what we're waiting for. Alright, let's see if we can clear this out before the pizza arrives. I don't know if you forgot about the pizza, but I haven't. And yeah, if I predicted anything like in the last video, whoa, okay, there's a lot of guys. I don't like this ogre on the door. In the last video I predicted that this was going to be sort of like Layer 8 was, where everything sort of just swarmed towards us. If we get stairs in a reasonable central location, then we can possibly pull that off. Like here, yeah, why don't you come and get me? Here's Josephine. Josephine is slightly dangerous. Let's back off a little bit. Yeah, Josephine is hitting us with stuff. Let's go upstairs real quick, and then we'll fight in the stairs. Josephine is annoying. You'd think this RM+++ would help. Let's go upstairs, though, and then take her up here, where she does not have a horde of zombies to help. Take that, stupid Josephine. I hope you feel really dumb. Of course, we still have to fight all these zombies, but that's okay. I could also consider using my bow to shoot people as they approach my field of vision. Elven halls is something that we could definitely consider doing. I bet we'd be really good at taking out squishy elves. We can even stair dance there, but that's okay. We're also super fast, which is great. Yeah, alright, there's a lot of priests over here. And they're all smiting us. So let's just back off a smidge. Oh, hello. Left a nice meal for us to snack on as we rest up. That's very nice. Alright, definitely time for short bow, I think. And possibly an upheaval right here. Well, this is kind of good. I'm just shooting these guys and one-shotting them. Alright, that's great. This worked really well. Nice. My bow is great. We haven't forgotten about the bow. We're still a hunter. You know, we're just a hunter with an awesome glaive, too. That just makes us way better. It enhances our hunting abilities, really. Yeah. Okay, Orc Sorcerer. Let's back off. We don't want to fight this. I could consider Elemental something, bric-a-brac. Yeah, let's try hitting him with a upheaval up there. Didn't work exactly. Alright, this is not where we want to be. We're backing off. If we can get the geometry of this right, we can fight those Orc Priests no problem. Because, well, they're pretty squishy, so that means we can fight them. We should be able to get them. We should be able to cut them down and get them in our clouds. Or here, we'll just shoot them with our bow. That worked really well. Let's get this going to the glaive, just because we're right here. Our fire resistance is really good. He should vanish. There we go. Okay, so I feel like there's big stuff happening up here, but also everything is coming at us. You know, it's like Kozlal is basically the god of come at me, bro. Which I can respect. I really respect that. You know, I dare you to walk into this, like, cloud of lightning to approach me. Alright, a lot of guys coming and smiting at me. Fortunately, we have a lot of HP this game. It's refreshing after this Tengu game. After that Tengu game. Alright, this guy we will show totally kites with poison. And clouds. Alright, Orc Warlords are no laughing matter. Whoa, okay. Almost dead. But, yeah. That was the only thing that was at all worrisome. So, there we go. Kite these guys all around. They're all gonna die so much. I'm heavily poisoned. Whoa. Let's back off. Whoa. Okay. I didn't expect this. Alright, I just want to get to those stairs. That's all I want. If I go here and here, that's fine. Alright, good. Kill you. Take him out. There we go. Great. Orc. Great. Okay, good. That was slightly dangerous, but only because we're playing, you know, recklessly. Intentionally recklessly, because it's fun. Rock our way through the orcish mines with an artificial time limit before the pizza arrives. So, yeah. But we're doing great. I mean, that was great. We cleared out a whole bunch of those guys, included some of the higher level ones, like that warlord and a couple of sorcerers. We haven't seen any high priests yet, but maybe there's a few working around. And yeah, I mean, by separating them like that, by dragging them apart from each other and dragging them towards the stairs, you know, I mean, we really reduce their power. The real danger of the orcish mine is when you're suddenly fighting like 12 orc sorcerers or high priests at the same time. You saw even there, the smites were getting to us a little bit. You know, those hordes of smiters. They can really drain you quick, which is why we appreciate having plenty of HP. Take a drink of water. Gotta stay hydrated. But here we go. I think we're doing okay. Joseph. So we fought Josephine, right? We fought Josephine on this level. I wonder if that's intentionally coded in, that Joseph and Josephine should appear together. I don't know. I was trying arrows, seeing if that works. Killed the orc. Killed Joseph with the lucky arrow. That worked pretty well. Joseph is kind of dangerous too. He's got those sling bullets, which can actually be pretty dangerous for a unarmored character. Our AC is great though. Man, check that out. Our AC is really good. Our EV still hasn't gotten much higher. I don't know if that's because our armor isn't high enough yet. Maybe my strength needs to get up a little higher. I don't know. Our next point will be in strength, probably. We still like to put stuff into armor because, I don't know, why not? Maybe I could get my fighting up a little bit more. Maybe I'd like to focus my pole arms, considering how much I'm using it. Yeah. Great. My evocations probably doesn't have to get up that much higher either. In fact, I'm done with that for now. Keep getting my invocations higher. That's the real priority. Okay, yeah, it looks like this horde of people was protecting this shop. That makes sense. Tab, 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 tab. It's my song. It's a poem. +4 Ringmail of the Enchanted Forest is a great name, and it's not terrible, but whatever, it's not great. Chainmail of the Invisible Hand is, you know, cool. It's got a nice name. I mean, the fact that it has an invisible hand and it's also see invisible is kind of nice. -2 gold dragon armor we will not consider. Other than that, well, nothing great. Oh well. There'll be other shops, presumably. I still can't believe we found the Gauntlets of War at that bargain price. Right? I think the last time we bought them it was... Whoa, okay. This is worth using the good ammo on. Let's bust out the good ammo. Whoa. No, 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 no. Shoot up at these guys. There we go. Kill him. And him. Yeah, we're going to take these guys out as quickly as we can. Let's try an upheaval. Nice. Alright, that worked great. Okay. And we'll continue to shoot these guys with our arrows, because why not? Back off a little bit, maybe. Alright, bust out the glaive at this range. Yeah, okay. That worked well. I'm digging the upheaval, too. Great. Our bow skills are great. Did you see how efficiently we took out that orc sorcerer with the arrows? And, there we go, we slashed that invisible wizard. Alright, yeah, let's get up our strength a little bit. I feel like that might help. That timer is for the time when I expected the pizza to arrive, but as I said, my apartment is sort of difficult to find for delivery people sometimes. It's sort of got a weird numbering system. So we might be have a little bit more time, but we're on the clock now. Strength is good. Alright, good, our strength got up a little bit. here comes some more of these people. We're trying to get them down as best we can. Alright, this calls for an upheaval, I think. I hope I'm not abusing upheaval. But Kozlov doesn't seem to think so. Let's back off here. Yeah, take out you. There we go, nice. Take out all these zombies. Orc Knight, we'll shoot him down with a few arrows and then get him with the poison. Great. Alright, that works super well. More orcs coming out of nowhere. That's the thing about Kozlov, is stuff comes at you from every angle. Can't really, I mean, and that's why I feel like having this quick centaur is important for us. Having a fast character that can make an escape, impromptu escape from an unlikely angle. It's pretty important. Alright, yeah, there's obviously good stuff up here. Let's sort of barge our way in. We got hit by a bolt of draining, really? Killed the sorcerer. Okay. We got drained, that's annoying. Even with our RN++. So I guess we only got slightly drained. Yeah, I mean, killing one guy was enough to clear it out. Hey everybody, if you haven't come and attacked me yet, I'm right here. I'm making lightning bolts all over your sacred temple. Which sells pizza. And beef jerky. Well, okay, who knows? You never know when you're going to run out of food in the late game. You know, you never know if the tomb is going to be a marathon or something like that. Alright, so here we go. Book of Spatial Translocations. That is what we just said. We might pick that up and get our translocations up. Because that would not be an insult to Kozlov. Training translocations is appropriate, I think. For a character such as ourselves. Manual of Maces and Flails. Well, that would have been interesting, except we're off that boat now. For the time being. You know, who knows? If we find an even better weapon, we might switch back. Kind of nice to have that skill kind of semi-trained up. Other than that, those books do not impress me. Spatial Translocations will probably pick up, but let's see what else we got. Twisted Great Sling. The +8 Bow of Krishna. Sharnga. Well then. Is that a short bow or a long bow, or is this an unrandart? We could use the See Invisible. It is a golden longbow. That's pretty cool, great. I mean, it costs all our money, but I mean, that's what we were looking for. We were looking for a good longbow. I think that might be the thing. Alright, yeah, explore around a little bit more, but yeah, I think we might have just found our good bow. That's a good bow, I mean, +8 longbow of speed. That's about as good as you get, and I mean, that's the nice thing, is you can, because it's a velocity, you can use all of the ammunition brands that you find, you know, I mean, it stacks with frost and things like that. Alright, well that cost conveniently all of our money, so that's good that we had exactly the right amount of money for that, and the Gauntlets of War are the only correct purchases. And when we get 900 gold, we'll come back and we'll pick up Spatial Translocations. Probably won't take us long. So anyway, get us that Krishna bow. That's incredible. That's exactly what we're looking for. That's like an endgame quality bow. Yes. We are poor but happy. You are now our new B. And we can drop that. So good. Alright. My hands tingle. Nice. A bow of Krishna Sharnga. That's such a good bow. I mean, that's incredible. Alright, and we're done with done with this place. I mean, done with the Orcish mines. I guess we've cleared out everything we can. Pizza has not arrived yet, so let's just head back to our lair, stash, and call it a video. I mean, it's a good place to end it, I guess. Hopefully the pizza does arrive soon. I don't want it to be cold or anything like that. And you know, I mean, when I called them, you know, I placed the order online, And then they called me back and they asked me if it was okay if it was pork sausage, because I guess they were out of beef sausage. And I said, sure. It's fine. That's a true story, and it's a good story too. I'm glad I told it. But so I've got pizza with pork sausage on the way, and we just got this incredible longbow, +8 longbow, which is going to really bump our archery up to the next level. We are Horsella Oatbag, the Mark Centaur, Centaur of Kozlal. Really, really incredible, and I'm feeling great about this character. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, you guys.